Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. In the last episode, we began our journey towards Bowser's Castle. But because of Bowser's Castle's defenses, we not only had to face off against the papercraft might of Kamek, but we were also completely caught off guard by a swift cannonball straight to our faces of our heroes, knocking us out cold, giving the Bowser Jr.'s the chance they wanted to steal the storybook containing the Paper Mushroom Kingdom, and swiftly after that, we were captured and locked in a prison somewhere deep underneath Twinsy Tropics, a mining facility where Bowser forces the Toads of the Mushroom Kingdom to gather ores for the rest of their days, and with their one and only hope of escape being completely guarded, leaving us as their last saving grace. And honestly, technically, we're also part of that facility because, well, let's be honest here, we were locked up just like the Toads, so they were probably going to plan on using us as part of their mining facility here. But, yeah, they grab ores and then they take it to Bowser's Castle. Only thing is, we don't know what they're doing with those ores. And that's a really good thing to maybe stop, since we don't know what they're doing with it, and it's also probably the best idea is to get rid of that as soon as possible. But yeah, if we can at least catch them off guard, destroy their facility before anything bad can truly happen, we'll probably be fine. But it is entirely based on what ends up happening with us here and in the now. But honestly, so far, it hasn't been too bad when it comes to dealing with the Twinsy Tropics here. Was not ready for a giant run of rats there, to be fair. Went to go turn down my sound in my ears and, well, that ended up being completely bad for me. But honestly, yeah, these little rat guys are far from hard, but we've dealt with scaredy rats back in the original Paper Mario, so let's be honest here, we're far from in a bad situation with these guys, to be fair. And as long as we do enough damage, we can easily slice off enough of the extra copies on the scaredy rats to the point where they're not attacking as bad as they were earlier. So yeah, they're definitely a very simple enemy, but honestly, pretty easy one to get the ropes around, honestly. But there we go, got a good decent amount of experience for that. We also got a regular Hammer Bro over here too, so let's make sure to get him on out of here. Oh, this is actually a big group of enemies. 3 different types. Interesting. Not normally do we get to see stuff like that, so that's actually quite interesting. And we also got 2 on that extra one on the bottom. Not too bad. Since we do see quite a lot of enemies here, this is probably going to be better for a trio of rackets. Although there isn't a copy on the Paper Hammer Bro, it is good that we do go about trying to get as many as possible here, since honestly, there is quite a lot of enemies, so a trio ability is far from a bad ability to do here. But let's hopefully get a good round. I was going to say hopefully get a good round, and then we messed up the excellent there. But that would have only done extra damage to one other enemy, so it doesn't affect us too heavily. But it would be better to, make sure we get those as much as possible. Thankfully, we did get the Paper Hammer Bro out of the way, and got another one of these amiibo cards. Do not know if we're going to be able to use those, though. But I will take a look at it to see if we can, because I'll at least check it, because if we do earn one, I don't mind using it. But I don't want to use amiibos to get them, as I said in previous episodes, so honestly, we'll take it, but it really depends on the situation, in my honest opinion, but I guess we'll find out. Let's definitely send that into there. And let's see what's going on this side. Is this just a shortcut back to where we were? Yeah, it is. Okay. So now we know exactly what to do with these little ladders that we saw all over the place. So let's definitely grab as many of those as possible. And it looks like we need to go down from that one, but there also seems to be an opening over here as well. Quite a lot of ladders, actually. One on all sides, to make sure we know what we're doing with those. Well, that's pretty good. Honestly, good thing we know that, because, well, now we know for sure we can use our ability on that stuff, but I had a feeling that was going to be the case, because it just made sense to me, but it's honestly good to have, for sure. But let's see if we can get the trio racket right this time. I would like to get it back to where we were doing perfectly good with it. The reason why was because, why I started getting not as good at it is because I took a small break in between episodes because I wanted to go over to my friend's house for Kraken, and, well, you lose a little bit of training if you don't always, like, play these games back to back, so you end up losing a little bit of your, like, your swing of things sometimes, so not a little unfortunate, but honestly, it's not going to take us that long to get back to Trio Bracket being at the best it possibly can be, because it's definitely a timing thing for that one. If it was, like, something along the lines of, like, where it was all entirely skill and not timing, then I probably would get it right off the bat, because you would know how to deal with the ability over the course of, you know, dealing with it, because obviously it's not going to take you that long to remember a skill-based thing, because it's going to be muscle memory. But for timing-based things, it's a little bit different because, well, it goes in between Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario at certain speeds that you gotta kind of remember the speed portion of it, since it's not always the same buttons every time. But 3 HP, 1 BP, 2 power, 1 defense, 2 speed, and 3 stash. I'm liking the 3 stash there. That is a lot more than we've been seeing with the +1 on our stash levels every time we level up, so that's pretty good. And we also got a pair of rally wear. Honestly, kind of curious about that. Let's take a look, since that could be better than what we're currently running with. It is 4 extra defense, restores 1 BP whenever you take damage. Honestly, not too bad. Ooh. Wait, when did we get this? Throw that on immediately, because that's just 14 extra defense for Paper Mario. I don't know when we got that, but I'll take it. And then it's better for Mario to have the rally wear, because he has less defense than Luigi normally, so it would be better for him to have it. So, not too bad. And then, Mix Badge, ooh. Wow, okay. It's +5 and everything. If we had extra gear, that would be good. But honestly, not the worst thing. And then, honestly, I think the only other person that might have something... Nope, Paper Mario doesn't have any other hammers. But honestly, I wish I knew we had that thinware earlier, because that's pretty good to have, honestly. But I'm glad I went that way, because now we have ourselves a pair of extra, you know, extra defense, as well as just in general... just stuff we could possibly need for the future. Also, is this one of those? Yep, it is the extra. I thought it was smaller than the other ores we saw earlier. But honestly, I'll take any kind of extra ores we can get. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest, the enemies here definitely seem like they're gonna be pretty easy to deal with, compared to stuff we dealt with in, like, the older games, to be fair. But honestly, if the enemies, like the scaredy rats, attack us like that, being able to destroy those, oh, forgot, you throw forward. Okay, we need to be ready for you. Because you can hold the hammer longer, and that's where things get a little messy. And also, you throw a lot more than the other guy, too, to be fair. So, it's not a good thing to be hit multiple times by these guys if you can help it. But it definitely isn't a easy enemy by any means when it comes to the paper versions of the Hammer Bros. Because they hurt. They definitely hurt, and the only person that really has a good chance at dodging them is Paper Mario, because he's got that floaty jump, but Mario and Luigi don't get that. So, a little unfortunate for Mario and Luigi's standpoint, but honestly, Paper Mario definitely has an easy way of dealing with them. And honestly, with the fact that Mario and Luigi, I'm pretty sure, can both go down, Paper Mario could probably defend himself pretty well. On, like, as long as you get good with the floaty jump part of Paper Mario's attack, honestly, I don't see any bad coming from Paper Mario taking over for a fight if he needs to. So, honestly, he might end up being a very good help later in the adventure, just because of that idea. But, you never know. Sometimes that's not always the case. But, you never know. Maybe as long as, you know, we do get good, it might end up being a good thing in the end. It's never a bad thing, that's for sure. Also, that looked like that missed, and I somehow still hit it. Pressed B, but it didn't count. Oof. I swear I did hit the B, though. But I guess it didn't just count at that time. Unfortunate, but we still did a good number of damage there. I'm gonna go for probably a red shell here, because this should shred through the front line a decent amount, so it should help us at least get to the hammer bro in the back, which it thankfully did, and I think that is definitely enough. Cool. That saves time. That definitely saves time. But if we can use our abilities to quicken the pace of some battles, we might as well use it. A level 9 for Luigi. 3 more until next rank, though. 5 HP, 1 BP, 2 power, 2 defense, 2 speed, and 3 stash. Not bad, almost a 50 stash already on Luigi, which is pretty good. Don't know how far we are into the game, though, to be fair, to say that if that is good or not, but it feels good to me, honestly. And I don't feel like we're under-leveled at all, so I feel like it's definitely going to be doing us some good. But there is a block over here that we did open ourselves up to. Just 50 coins. Still a lot of bean holes that I would love to grab, but we just don't have the chance to get them, which is unfortunate. Because I feel like we're missing out on a lot of stats, because I swear I've seen like at least 100 throughout our adventures. So, unfortunately, with that, it's definitely unfortunate, but could be worse. Also, Paper Mario block in the very background of this area, but we can't get to it. I can't figure out what the Bowsers are doing with all that ore. It tastes terrible, so they can't be eating it, and I doubt they're making jewelry with it. Could they be using it as a fuel source? Pondering this really helps pass the time. That is a very good question, but we do know who's guarding the exit of this place, and that is Roy. Or at least that's what it seems like, because we saw Roy in this place. But we didn't see any of the other Koopalings, but we did see every Koopaling earlier in the last one, but still though. Guys, over here. Why is a Goomba inside jail? It's me, the Goomba you battled twice back in Sunbeam Plains. Really? What are you doing here? I'm surprised you're in here. After you guys crumped me, that second time management said I was unfit to be a minion, and they demoted me to janitor, which is why I'm cleaning up the cells. Okay, so he still works for them. I thought he was in jail. It's humiliating, and it's all your faults. Okay. Well, why do we want to help you then? To add insult to injury, I bumped the cell door shut when I was mopping, so now I'm stuck. You can go through the bars, man. I guess he doesn't know that one. Wait. We were gonna leave him. And you can't just leave me here. At least tell me how you broke free. I want to escape, go live on my own life. I'm through working for Bowser. Okay, that sounds good to me. Oh, never mind. If you help me get out of here, I'll give you something good in return, and I'll forget about all the bad stuff you did to me. Sounds good to me. Here, have this. I would have done it for free, but oh, it's the green cards that we saw in the shops. Okay, so these are different. You got a battle card set. Battle card. Okay, so they are different than amiibo cards. I thought they were amiibo cards when we found out about the amiibo cards, so apparently they are different. Okay. So are they going to be like the Color Splash cards? That's the only thing I can think of. See? I told you I had something good for you. Those cards will help you out in battle. Okay, now, it's your turn. Help me out of here. Okay, Paper Mario? Oh, you got it. The Goomba's gonna be like, why did I even give you that? If it was that easy to get out. You understand it now, Mr. Goomba? Sheesh. That's brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? I don't know, but, you probably should have been your, first set of, thinking. You're pretty sharp coming up with that escape plan like that. Uh-oh. We got you now. Uh-oh. No more escaping for you. Oh, Goomba's actually running, so he did tell the truth. He isn't going to be getting involved with us anymore. Okay, you go live your life, buddy. A new chapter has now been added to your battle guide. Take a look at it any time by tapping the battle guide icon on the lower screen. Ooh. Perfect. I could show you how to use battle cards right now. Oh, thanks. That's really nice of you. It looks like this is going to be our badges this game, with it being on the bottom screen here. Okay, so look down here. Okay, so that one's going to be a POW up. But it says it looks like it needs 3 stars, and we only can get 20, apparently. This right here is your active battle card sets. Now watch a new card will be dealt out on each turn. Okay, so we only have 9, probably 10 cards total, because we got one already. So 10 total. I gave you a full set, but only one card has been dealt so far. Now you'll need star points to actually use the cards. Okay, so we need 3. See the number written on the top of the card. That's how many star points you need to use this card. Okay, so I was right. So we need 3 to use it. Doesn't sound too hard, but how does one go about... Also, I just noticed Mario and Luigi are staring at me. That's not ominous. I like how they break the fourth wall more in this game. But, here we go. And here's how many you have so far. A big fat goose egg. Haha. Yep, definitely a goose egg. I was just giving you a hard time. If you want to get some star points, you just gotta do your regular thing. You know, like stomping Goombas. Wait, what am I saying? Anyways, you got that. Yeah, I got it. Give it a try right now, will ya? Stomp those hammer bros and get yourself some, star points. Okay, we could try that. Okay, so, stomp enemies, get points, got it. I'm gonna probably go about with a hammer, though, since I would rather do the hammer, because I would do more damage. So, let's do that instead. Okay, ooh, that doesn't give you a lot, though, is something I'm noticing. Also, be ready for... Oh, thought you were gonna throw one more, and I got messed up there. Oops. Oh, there we go. Gave us another card after turn 2. Ugh, just watching that gave me a headache, which means you're doing it right. Okay, well that's good to hear. Anyways, a successful attack will fill up the meter a little bit, and when the meter fills at all the way, you'll get 1 star points. To speed things up, I'm just gonna give you some points right now. Oh, thank you. We'll take those. How many are you given? Oh, 20. Okay, I'll take it. There, all full up. Now go ahead and tap the battle card you want to use. Okay. So we go to 3 power. Raises your character's power by 20% for a limited time. Sounds pretty good. See that info? Now you know what the card does. Looks like it raises your power by 20%. Not very fair. Whatever, go ahead and use the card right now. If you had these cards, why didn't you use it on us? I will be honest, because if you know how it is used, you'd think you would use the power-ups on yourself. Alright, the card is in play, unless you got it later, I guess. That could be the case. Remember, the more star points you save up, the more battle cards you can use. Okay. Oh yeah, you can only have 3 cards out at once. So if there's one you don't like, just tap it and select flip over. That card will be flipped over without being used, and you'll have a free slot. Oh, okay, so if we don't like a card, we can flip it. Got it. Confused? Just check the battle guide, and it's always here. Alright, thanks for the help earlier, and good luck. Ugh, I can't believe I just wished you good luck. I'm losing it, guys. I'll see you later, Mr. Paper Goomba. But thank you for the power-up cards, I'll definitely take them. Because those will come in handy, because having badges is always a good thing. What does this one do? Boost your star points by 30% if you aren't hit by the next enemy attack. Okay. We'll use it, because that should charge us up as long as we knock them out, right? So, let's go about just knocking them out, because then it technically counts, right? I would think it would. So, let's try it. Let's see. Does it give me my... Yep, it does. Okay, cool. So it was worth using. But there we go. Not bad. 1, 4, 4, 6, and coins is not bad. I'll take that. And a good decent amount of experience. Not a lot, because it was 2 regular hammer bros, but I'll take it. Nice work. Of course, I did most of the heavy lifting, showing you how to use battle cards like that. That's okay. You can thank me later. I have one more thing to show you. What's that? Oh, where it is in the menu. Okay, cool. Also, the collection menu moved over. Just realized that. Look at that. A whole new icon. You guys owe me big time. Anyways, just tap here when you want to edit your battle card sets. Okay, so we'll need to remember that. I'll probably do that in between episodes, though. Unless we get, like, one specifically card that I want to throw in episode or something. So, this is where the magic happens. Okay, so we have 12 cards, actually, so there's 2 that aren't in the sets. Up here is the battle card sets you just used to wreck those hammer bros. Okay, looks like there's some that work on paper enemies and some that work on regular enemies. To use battle cards, you'll need to register it to a set. Each set needs to have 10 battle cards in it. No more, no less. Okay, fair enough. Honestly, I'm probably going to get rid of the coin one, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, back down here. Here's where you can see all your cards up close. There's one that does 0 damage to us. That sounds good. Cards that are registered to a set have a check mark right here. Okay. Let's try switching out this card for another one. First remove it from the sets. Okay. Ah, I forgot to tell you you can do that by pressing A. Okay. Seems easy enough. See how the check mark disappeared. Yeah, I understand that. Now check out the top screen. Yep, so no more than 10 cards, no less than 10 cards. Removing the card opened up a spot, so let's register a new one in its place. Okay, I kind of like 20% HP, but it is 5 star points, so I guess it could be bad, but that seems about right with, like, badges and stuff. Select a card using the circle pad. Okay, so what do we not have? Okay, speed is 1. Press A to register it. Okay, 20% speed. That sounds better than the coin one, to me. Bingo, that's a check mark. Okay. That doesn't seem bad at all. Seems pretty easy, too. Now you've got a full set of 10 battle cards again. Okay, thanks, Mr. Goomba. I'm actually quite liking the idea of this, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be as hard to charge up as the badges are in the previous games for Mario and Luigi. But it's, instead of using badges for like Mario and Luigi, it's the Paper Mario system of Color Splash, kinda. Which I actually quite enjoyed Color Splash, to be fair. Which, I definitely regard as one of my favorite of the Paper Marios that aren't the RPG games. I will have to say that. I like Origami King too, but I honestly think Color Splash is higher than Origami King for me. It's kind of in between. It's like they kind of tied for third, kind of, for me, when it comes to gameplay. But, yeah, definitely enjoyed them. But, let's see here. Alright, you got all of that. I think so. So, thanks for the help, Mr. Paper Goomba. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more trick I can show you. Trick? What do you mean? Oh, the manage button? Tap the snazzy button right here. Okay, I'm guessing it will just set it on its own. Oh no, there's different things. And look at that, this thing is filled with helpful tools. Randomly assign a set, restore sets. Okay, if you don't want to think about it too much, just randomly assign a set. And you'll be able to, you'll be all set, just like that. All set, get it? That was totally on purpose. Okay, good one, Mr. Goomba, I'll give you that one. But there's 154 cards, apparently. Jeez. Now if you mess something up, beyond belief, we can fix things. Okay. You can always hit this button to go back to the way things were. And you can clear everything out with this button. Probably won't do that, but thanks anyways. Whoa, what time is it? I've been talking for way too long. I also love battle cards. Okay, well, sorry Mr. Goomba if we had to take your cards. You could probably get more. Okay, he's letting us do things now. I thought he was still talking. What's this one? Ooh, extra experience. I like that better than the coin one. But let's get rid of coins. I want my HP one back, honestly. So let's take that back. And then, let's see here. What exactly does the ones with the Goombas on it do? Hits all enemies for 20 damage. Hits all enemies 3 times with 10 damage. Hits all paper monsters with 30 damage. Ooh. That kind of sounds good if you're fighting a paper boss. I wonder if that still counts for them. Okay. Nullifies all damage for your party when using emergency block. That's specifically when using emergency block, though. Okay. What about the star thing? Boost the star points you earn per successful action 25% for a time. Okay. Then boost 30% if you aren't hit by your next enemy attack. Honestly, it uses 1 to gain just that. So honestly, get rid of that one, because I don't think that really helps in the end. And then we'll just take the experience, because extra experience could come in handy at any point. And it literally could be used any battle, I would think, so I think it would be good in the end. If we can use it on a boss fight, that would probably be good. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak out of here now. Maybe we'll meet again. Someday. Someday, maybe. We ran into again, so it's very possible. But we do have another toad in here. And this looks like how we get to that paper block over there. This crack is my ticket to freedom, but I haven't been able to squeeze through yet. I just gotta keep pushing. I'll get out eventually. Herg. Can you move? Nope. Does not look like we're getting him out of here. Okay. So no getting that thing then. Unless maybe I can get his attention. Nope, definitely not. Okay, so let's go back this way, because we did see a shortcut back here in the last one. So let's definitely go and grab that ladder real quick. There we go. Not bad. And then let's go and grab our blocks over here. 50 coins. And then what's in this one? Just 10. 60 coins altogether. Not too bad. Pretty good extra, money for later. Let's keep going to our left here and see if we can get on out of here in the near future, since it looks like we're definitely going to be traversing through here for probably a decent little bit more. But we do have the battle cards now, so that should quicken the pace through the rest of this place, I would think. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure, honestly. But it looks like they're giving us a good chance to get a decent amount of the scaredy rats stacks out of the way. And then, honestly, probably should try this out. So per successful action for a time. So let's use that. And that should charge us up quite a lot. So now we'll earn 25%. So let's see what we can get out of that. Maybe Paper Mario can get more of them because he jumps more often. You never know. It's possible. So that gave us 1. Okay, lucky star as well. And then we also got the experience one, but I don't want to waste that because we already used 2 up at the current moment. So let's just see how much star points we get. Okay, we get pretty quickly, so it's not too bad to charge them up, but I want to charge up a little bit more, because I would like to be closer to 20 before worrying about that kind of stuff. But not too bad, honestly. We got back to where we were. Oh, he attacked a lot earlier than they did before. Okay, then. So they definitely have the chance to attack earlier, which apparently they'd never tried before until now, but not too bad. And Paper Mario does charge up faster than Mario and Luigi, it looks like. So as long as we do excellence on Paper Mario, the timing on all that's not going to be much of a problem. We'll leave some enemies alone for a little bit, just because we have done quite a lot of fights here. And I'm kind of more curious on the other side of here. So we'll skip through a couple of them here, just to make things easier. And that was a bad swing on both characters there. But not the worst case scenario. Oh, they let us keep our cards. I like all 3 of those, honestly, so we're going to hold on to all of those, I'm going to say, to be completely honest, but I'm definitely going to say that will definitely come in handy, and wow, the hammer gave us a lot. Definitely Paper Hammer Bros are our major target here. Also, we should definitely heal up when we get the chance, but that's another one of those Vivo cards. We'll take that. Getting a lot of them for free from our little Paper Hammer Bros here, but as long as we can keep those up, honestly, we'll take them. I'll definitely have to say that, because they're free, free uses, so might as well use them if we get them. But not bad. We're almost fully charged again, so we'll be definitely feeling a lot better here soon for our star points here in a second. But definitely, we're definitely getting closer, that's for sure. But let's see, it's going on the top Paper Mario there. Changed up a little bit, but honestly not the hardest thing to figure out. If they do happen to move into the background a little bit for the hammer attack, it doesn't really affect me too much, because it's a pretty simple way of, figuring out the timing for it. But there we go, level 9 for Paper Mario. 2 HP, 2 BP, 2 power, 2 defense, 2 speed, and 1 stash. And then 3 more levels until we get a rank up. Not too bad. Definitely not too bad at all. But definitely, we'll be taking whatever we can get. We also got a heal for everybody as well. There's a lot of enemies here. Definitely noticing that. Not sure why there's a lot of enemies in this area, but it's definitely more than they normally pack into an area. That's definitely for sure. Don't know why they're doing that, though. Just because that's not a normal way of, how we've dealt with enemies before. But I will have to be careful here, though. Okay, sorry for the cut there, but, yeah, everything ended up, dying on me for some reason, and I'm not really entirely sure why. Also, I'm not sure what's going on with that scaredy rat, but I swear he just touched me and, he missed, apparently. I'm not sure what's going on there, but, that was odd. I'll definitely have to say that one. But yeah, my camera ended up freaking out for some reason, so I had to, go back and do all that and restart the episode from at least where we, where I lost you. Didn't go very far, obviously. It was like maybe a minute until I noticed, but thankfully we didn't go too far, thankfully. But definitely unfortunate that that happened, is all I have to say. But here we go.
Hey look, there's a pipe.
That must be the one that was guarded, but there's no one here.
I bet it'll take us above ground.
Maybe. It does look like somewhere that might be guarded, though, for sure. It seems eerily empty. But, maybe whoever was supposed to be guarding here ended up moving out of where they're supposed to be. You never honestly know. But honestly, it is weird that this place isn't guarded like the Toads were saying. It probably is, and we just don't see them, because, let's be honest here, enemies do, appear, if, like, out of nowhere sometimes, so it would make a lot of sense. But we do have a way of opening up this area, so, you know what? Let's do it while we're up here, since there's no reason not to. Need to be a little bit over, though. There we go. Perfect. No reason not to open that if we can, right? But not too bad. Anything else over here? Just curious. There is another one of these that we can open, so let's definitely go about doing that as well. But we need to refocus our position, though. There we go. Not bad. And also, that might actually be a new place, actually, now that I see the map there. I thought that was somewhere we've been before. What the? You can jump on Paper Mario. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Huh. Really? That's interesting. It doesn't look like we're jumping any higher. Or, oh no, that's just because of the hand. Okay, I was getting a little confused there. I thought that was just because of, it was like a new ability or something, but no, that's what we saw before. It's just that I thought it was different. But, it definitely looked like we were doing something different there, I'm gonna be honest. Because I know you could, apparently you could jump as Luigi when you're doing the super jump. And apparently you can accidentally mess up Luigi pretty hard if you're Mini Mario. But, interesting though. But there's a pair of bear boots down there. Are those an upgrade to what we have currently? I know the bear boots would be when you're not wearing armor, but yeah, it does increase. But actually, yep, it's still the same as the extra thing. But it's still extra damage, so it is definitely worth doing. So let's throw that onto Luigi to increase his stats a little bit. But not too bad. I'll take the upgrade. But yeah, let's start making our way towards our unguarded... Nope, it is definitely guarded. So it's Wendy. Okay, so Wendy and Roy and maybe some more. But it looks like they're laughing at us.
You could just sit quietly in your cell like good little prisoners. But no, you did escape and make us chase after you, so inconsiderate.
Whatever this is, as far as you're there, kid.
Uh-oh. Well, now we know that Roy wasn't by himself.
Hey Larry, come help us subdue these prisoners.
Oh, Larry's here? Really?
Hey, Larry.
Where is he?
Seems like he's not here, buddy.
Probably out playing video games or something.
Huggy figures. Do we have to do everything ourselves?
Apparently so.
It's okay. I don't think these three are gonna put much of a fight.
Well, it looks like we are definitely fighting Roy and Wendy here. Okay, double battle here. So apparently Larry was supposed to be here, but he messed up big. Oh, okay. That's, interesting. Okay. I'm not ready for that double jump. But, definitely not the best thing. Let's definitely copy up Paper Mario, just because he did lose a little bit there. But Mario, because he's tripped, kind of messed us up a little bit. Okay, that's definitely a hot potato. Swung a little early on that second swing, though, because it came at me a lot slower than I was realizing it would. But not too bad. Could be much worse. I am going to say, let's do the experience one right away, is what I'm going to say. Because then we'll get experience at the end of the battle by 25%. So that seems pretty good to me. And then we'll definitely throw in the power card for some 20% extra attack, since we did lose out on a little bit at the beginning, because Mario got tripped over. But who do we go after? Because there is two of them. Do we have to knock them out at the same time? That's the real question here. Honestly, Wendy looks more dangerous to me. I feel like I can decently deal with Roy, but the speed at which, oh my goodness, that was a lot of Luckies in like a very quick succession, but 91 damage to Wendy almost immediately because of Luckies. Okay, we'll take it. But let's keep on the offensive on Wendy here since we have the chance to. And honestly, if we can keep that going, I'll take it. But we gotta smash the B button here for a couple little seconds here to get that excellent. Not too bad, 40 damage plus the 90. That's a lot of damage. And she's still going, apparently. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're going for paper. Oh, okay. Was not ready for that one. Okay, I thought you were going at Mario, but no, you were going for Paper Mario. Okay, well, could have been bad. We have the paper one, so we should flip this over, because they're not paper enemies. So flip over that immediately, so we don't waste that. But not too bad, honestly. We're doing pretty good, I think. Think this is a trio racket, though, because we are dealing with Wendy and Roy here. So let's keep up the offensive on both of them on this one for the trio abilities until we are dealing with just one. Don't know if they're going to heal each other, though. Ooh, went for Luigi, and I should have been swinging with Paper Mario there. Could have been much worse, but I think as long as... Yep, there we go. As long as we get Paper Mario, will even itself out. But not too bad. Not too bad at all. Is Wendy still going, though? She seemingly still is. Okay, not too bad. And this was the one for 0 damage. We'll keep that. That'll come in handy later. Let's keep the offensive on Wendy as long as we can, just to find out if we do need to take them both out at either the same time or vice versa, like where we don't need to worry about that. But it is always good to know for sure. But there's a little bit extra damage into both of them. 60 damage plus the 10 on Roy. Oh, they're in Fury mode. Okay, well, that's not good. Both of them are still standing, so that's really not good. But, okay, where are you going? Oh, she can go for... Okay, that's not good. That's actually not good. I didn't know that Paper Mario can be attacked while doing that. But down goes Mario. Unfortunate, but that's not the end case scenario, though. But that 41 damage was not good. I will have to say that. That was definitely not good to get hit by. But Mario lost his power-up, though, because of that. Oh, we're going this mode again. Thankfully, it seems like it goes from Mario to Luigi in a specific order, so it's not too bad. But he is going for Mario, which is not what we really need him to do. Ow. Thanks. Thanks. That's really nice of you. They're still going? Jeez, okay. You're going for Paper Mario. We should remember that. That's not really the best thing, though, because we don't swing fast enough with Luigi when we're carrying people. So that's really not good. Also, copy or... It's better to revive. But that's definitely not good. I will have to say that one. We're going to have to probably use our damage 0 here to make sure... No, they're immediately throwing us into another fight here. Okay, that's really not good. And Luigi is down. Jeez, they're going a little crazy right now. Just because I really need a revive here. And we're not really getting a chance to kind of fight back because of it. And that's really what's really going down here. There we go, thank you. Okay, throw in the emergency block thing. So, just throw that in, get the charge. There, okay. Now we actually have a chance. Okay. Let's just go Drill Shell right away then. Because if we can at least drop one of these, I think one of them's supposed to go down before they get the chance to go into Fury mode like this. But I think because we didn't knock down Wendy in time? Maybe? Nope, they're still going. Okay, I'm not really sure then. I'm going to swing early just in case. Ooh. Well, wait, what? Oh, really? So you do need to do the emergency block. Okay, well, let's do that. Okay, well, that didn't do anything. Thanks. Okay, unfortunate. Not really sure exactly. That's still... Wait, you still get dizzied from that. Really? Okay. That's strange. That's actually really strange. Huh. That's quite harsh, honestly. I'm gonna be honest there. That's actually really, really harsh. Because if you're using that, that should make it so you don't take anything. But, no. Weird. Okay. That's really strange. I'm not used to that. Because it says that it should keep you nice and healthy, but it doesn't. And that only goes for one. We don't really have a good way of healing everybody right now, which is unfortunate. So we can't really go about doing that. We can go about doing this real quick, though. I see some free damage here, so let's definitely go about doing that. Please knock out one, thank you. Okay, that makes things a little easier. Okay, so Wendy was almost down, and that's what was going on here. And I guess we dropped Roy enough to where it put him into, like, half HP, pretty much. Okay, not too bad. This is definitely better than it looked, I will have to say that. But let's definitely go for a nut for everybody and heal up real quick a little bit. And then instantly throw in some copies on Paper Mario so he's not hurting as much. But that was definitely not good. Okay, magic. Thankfully it's not knocking them all out at certain times. But it is definitely something we need to be careful about. Okay, who's it going towards? Because I'm not really sure. It looks like it's going towards everybody. No, it's not. It's going towards Paper Mario. Oh, 73 damage. Wow. Okay. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's do the 20 damage one real quick. So I think I understand why it's as difficult as it is. It's because of the battle cards. And you're going to have 20, like, star power by the time you get to the fight. So I guess it makes sense. But I was definitely caught off guard by the damage they were doing. One, by the fact that I think Wendy was supposed to be down before Roy went into anger mode, or fury mode as it's called in the Bowser's Inside Story remake, but definitely quite a scary fight, though, to be caught off guard with. I will have to say that. Thankfully, this does 73 damage to him, so it's not like a point where we need to really, really worry. Looks like it's going Paper Mario, but I'm not entirely sure. Nope, it is definitely Paper Mario. That's another 73, not bad. Okay, not bad at all. We're definitely eating pretty good right now, I will have to say that. But definitely, I will say I was caught off guard. I'm very happy that we were able to turn the tide, though. But let's spam the B button to get that excellent real quick, just so we're feeling a little bit better about this fight. But not bad at all, though. Just because Wendy did catch me off guard with Stargazer. Not bad. Let's go for the Trio Kite, since we have a freebie right now, since there is only one of them. Let's get that ready. Gotta spam the button, though, to make sure it's as far as possible as it can go, because the higher it is, the more damage it does. But Paper Mario runs a lot faster than Mario and Luigi does in this mode. But there we go, not bad. And now we just need to make sure we swing at it, and do as much damage as... Oh, you could swing early. Okay. Unfortunate. So you do lose damage. Okay. That's not good. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it didn't matter, so I never really worried about, it, but that's unfortunate that we lost that damage. I will have to say that. Okay, that looks like Luigi. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's definitely Luigi. Oops. Sorry, Luigi. Had to accidentally get you knocked out there, buddy, but thankfully, now that it's just one of them and he's doing 73 per damage hit, I don't think we're in a situation where we need to worry as much. But still, though, unfortunate that that happened, because now we lost Mario's turn, technically, and Luigi's turn, but now that we know what we were doing with this ability, because I didn't know that you could actually drop this, so we'll do better this time around. Sadly, we have to go through the process of doing it again, but it's not the worst case scenario. It's just something that I didn't really know that you could mess this up. So, good to know that you can mess that up, because it's good to know now. I wish I knew it earlier, though. But 46 plus 9, not bad. Not bad at all. But another good hit in. And honestly, 55 damage is indeed enough. Down goes Roy, and down goes Wendy. Don't know if we'll run into them again as a boss fight, but this could be their one and only time we need to worry about them, but wow. Wendy caught me off guard with the ring ability, because he had to double jump at some points, and that actually really hurt us at the very beginning, because we didn't expect to need to do a double jump, because it's quite early in the game, and abilities like that you don't normally see until like late game Mario and Luigi, so that hurt quite a lot. maybe on Paper Mario that would be more okay, but it definitely was not good on Mario and Luigi, because you need to be, like, right on your toes on that. But a level for both Mario and Luigi, we'll take it. Level 10, and actually they were a level higher than us, so that was also maybe a reason too. But 2 HP, 1 DP, 3 power, 1 defense, 2 speed, and 2 stash. Not bad. 31 stash, and also the double lucky on Mario and Luigi on the rocket jump also came in handy, to be fair too. But honestly, not bad. 5 HP, 1 DP, 1 power, 2 defense, 2 speed, 2 stash. It was tougher of a fight though, I will have to say that. That did catch me off guard. I was thinking it was going to be easier than it was, but it was definitely not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Just because we've been having to breeze through the other fights. So being on my toes was not something I was prepared for.
Stupid Larry. If he had been here, there is no way we would have lost.
Maybe true.
Yeah, this isn't over, chumps.
Well, for right now it seems like it, so sorry.
Okay, now I can finally get out of here. Quick to the pipe.
Okay, quick to the pipe indeed. Now's our chance. Skedaddle. Oh, and also we might be able to go back for that block too. But there goes all the toads. Thankfully we got all the toads out of here too, so Prison Escape is definitely ready for them. You guys are the best. Thank you for everything. No problem, Mr. Toad. It's honestly a job and definitely a day's work in the job, that's for sure. It is something Mario and Luigi definitely do. Let's definitely go about getting the free heal here too, while we're at it. Let's make our way back to that block, because he was blocking it for a reason. I don't think it would be like something we don't want to grab, I would think. Because it's like, you know, he was literally blocking the only way to get to it, so I would hope it would be worth going back for. 1 mushroom times 3. Kind of worth it, actually. I'll take it. But would have been good before the boss fight, I would think. But not bad. Okay. Could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse, but I'll take the, you know, extra bonuses. But yeah, I would have expected a little bit more than that, I'll be honest. I'll definitely be honest there. Also, our save album should be updated, so let's check that. Make your way to Twinsy Tropics. Okay. And here we go, we're finally making our way to the actual Twinsy Tropics and no longer the dungeon portion. So I'm kind of curious on what this place is like above ground. Looks pretty nice. It definitely seems like a nice island getaway. There's also Koopas here, with the toads. So we might actually see some friendly Koopas for once. Where are we? I want to go back to Peach's castle. Can't really help you on that one. What's that? You need our help scoping out the area. Well, I guess it's the least we can do for you. Sure, we'll scope things out. Well, thanks, Toad. Well, you guys do that while we kind of figure our way around here too, but Twinsy Tropic Toad Village. Well, apparently toads live here, so I guess it's not too bad for them. What's on the right side here? Oh, it's just more toads. Okay, so it looks like we're safe here. Well, it looks like this is a dead end, and everyone who escaped from the Twinsy Tropics dungeon has scattered. What do we do now? It's terrible. Feeling so helpless. Doesn't feel that helpless, honestly. But what about you, Mr. Toad? There's another grab pole on the other side of this gap. If you want to cross it, well, I think it's pretty clear what you gotta do. And this was the thing that I was thinking about earlier in the previous episode, when I saw things that looked like maybe something we could grab, if we had an ability to do so. So that does so now I know for sure that I was right. I just wasn't sure if it was the case, because sometimes you kind of guess on abilities over the course of games sometimes, when it comes to the Bros Mario and Luigi games. So, honestly, I'm very happy that I was able to guess it, because this is one of those games that, honestly, never had the real chance to go through and play, so... And, well, I never even saw the ending or any of that stuff for this game. Like, I only got so far, I think the first world, honestly, is the furthest I've gotten. So when, you know, the game originally came out, that's around the time that I played a little bit of it, but I had so many games that I was dealing with that I never got the chance to actually play through. And honestly, having a good time, honestly. Ooh, multi-block for Luigi. But nothing really over here, other than coins, pretty much. So, unfortunately, no real reason to come over here. so far. There is a donut on the bottom right that we still haven't checked out. So we should check there as well. Looks like only Paper Mario can go in that section over there. But multi-block for everybody is always pretty good, since it was pretty much a lead to a good chunk of experience when it comes to, well, not experience, but, well, coins, but Starbrush. Starbrush sounds pretty good, but not entirely sure on what it will do for us, but let's definitely grab whatever's left in this donut here. But a bunch of coins, not bad. Okay, that definitely helps out if we find a shop later in this area, but I still, honestly, what I want more than a shop is being able to finally go about grabbing those beans in the ground, but honestly, not too bad. But what's the star brush that we got? And definitely not taking a break time. I literally just got on the game, like, right when I started this episode, so I'm gonna be honest, don't think I need to take a break yet. I just got on. But let's see here. Grant star points whenever you land a lucky hit. Oh, okay. Well, if we had gear, like, upgrades, which is probably going to be our first thing as our next rank, but if we had that, then it would be good. Also, are these friendly Koopas? No, they're not. Okay, so they're not like the Koopas in Paper Mario. I was thinking that maybe we'd run into some friendly Goombas, or Koopas, like in the Paper Mario games, but nope. Definitely not. Not with these guys. I am curious, though, because we are dealing with Koopas. Jumping on a Koopa usually puts them in their shells in the old games for, like... Nah, does not look like it. And sometimes in the Paper Mario games, too. But it does not look like jumping will do that in this game. But it was worth a shot. Because sometimes they might change up their attack patterns in these games, and you never know. But, it looks like they let you know who they're going towards, thankfully. But not too bad, honestly. Koopa Troopas are not hard enemies. They're definitely less worrisome than the Hammer Bros we were dealing with earlier. It swung a little early. Also, apparently, you still get the swing on the Mist Hammer, apparently. But 2 damage is not the best thing, but could be better. That's definitely Mario. Okay, so closer he is to you, he goes to Mario. Further away he is, he goes towards Luigi. Okay. Also, I'm going to flip over some of these cards for now, just so we can start getting the other ones. Also, it says 0. So do I need to go back into my collection menu to start refreshing them? It seems to be the case. Because if that is the case, that's kind of weird. But I think it might be. Let's see. Is that really how this works? Shows them all perfectly fine right now. Weird. Okay. Definitely strange, but okay. What about you, Mr. Toad? The sunny paradise is a welcome change after all that toiling we did in the dark. Thing is, it's so bright here. It's almost blinding. I gotta be careful not to accidentally stumble into some of Bowser's minions. Yeah, you probably should be careful where you walk here, buddy. If you feel like you're not going to be able to see them before you walk into them. I will have to admit that, because if you're not being able to see, that's not a good thing. That's definitely not a good thing. Probably need some transition lenses to be able to see here, bud. Or some sunglasses. The sound of the waves and the feel of the sea breeze are so lovely. It's like I'm on vacation, and all that time we spent underground was just a terrible dream. Definitely seems that way. From what you dealt with before, I will have to say that. This is definitely a nice welcome change. This place is so beautiful and everything, but how are we going to get home? Don't tell me we have to swim. I didn't pack my bathing suits. Well, if we need to, you probably will have to, buddy. But I don't think we'll need to. We'll leave the Koopas alone for a bit, just because I am curious on this Toad Village that we saw on the sign. And it looks like it's a little bit further away than it seemed, but it doesn't look like it's too far away based on the fact that there's no more enemies in this area. It looks like we have a quick little way back to where we need to go. But this guy's got something. Not to brag, but I'm the smartest Toad of all the Twinsy Tropics. Oh, it's the know-it-all Toad. For a Twinsy, apparently. You caught me as I was pondering what could be on the other side of the sea. I'm totally focused on this right now, so let's plan to face off later, okay? Okay. So you must be an actual toad from the Twinsy Tropics. Toad Town, apparently. Interesting. There's also Koopas here, which is interesting. So Koopa Troopa's in the safe zone. That's weird. If only I could fold myself into a paper boat and sail back home. But who's to say the sea wouldn't swallow me whole? And who's even knows what's on the other side of the sea? Well, will I ever see home again? And am I destined to live the rest of my days as an exile? Maybe we're all just paper boats, being tossed around on the sea of fates. Geez, you're a little dark there, Mr. Toad. Whether we sink or stay afloat is totally beyond control. What? Hello, Toad. Well, the somber music's gone. How long have you guys been standing there? Not too long. Literally, right before you said all that. That was a private soliloquy. Well, sorry about that. But we heard everything. Huh? You're all looking to cross the sea too. That is true. But, we don't really know how to get over there, to be fair. I thought it was a bridge in between here, but apparently we're actually, far away from the Mushroom Kingdom, apparently. Because on the map it looks like it's closer, but apparently not. Okay. Well, I could make a boat for us to use. How does that sound? Sounds pretty good to me. Also, it looks like we should have a Lakitu house here, so he should have been able to make his way back to the Mushroom Kingdom. But, it's good that he's here, though, because now we have a way of getting out of here. Sounds like a plan. I just need some more paper toads to help me make a boat. There's a Lakitu Info Center east of here. Go there to rescue some other paper toads, okay? Okay, that's the plan. And honestly, that's where we're going to be ending off today's episode here, honestly. Since, well, let's be honest here, we had quite an adventure. The, Roy and Wendy fight was definitely not something I was expecting, I'll be honest, but it was hard. But I liked it, though. I like hard fights, but, I was caught off guard by it, was the only thing. That was the main reason why I said anything about that. But it was fun, I'll have to say. Not expecting it, though, but it was fun. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. In the next episode, we will be hopefully making a boat to make our escape of Twinsy Tropics here. And, well, hopefully making our way back to Mushroom Kingdom. Does not mean that we're 100% making our way back to Mushroom Kingdom in the next one, but we might. You never know. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.